Hey guys, Dragon coming today with a Shaddoll agent deck profile. I hope you guys actually enjoyed this video. It took me quite a bit of time with the testing, with the deck building, with getting everything ready for you guys. It was a lot of work. So before I actually start the deck profile, I want to apologize for not being able to bring you guys any videos lately. It's been like a month and a half, almost 2 months, I'd say, that I brought you guys a video. Like the trade biter didn't even count because, yeah, it was not really a video for you guys, more a video for me. So yeah, I'm really sorry for not being able to bring you guys any videos, like literally at all. I just had a lot on my plate. I had school, I had SAT preparations, and then my charger got stolen to my laptop. That I edit on, so that was his final nail into the coffin for like my video making for a while. But now I'm a little bit more stable with the workload and the SAT stuff. I'm a little bit more, as I said, stable, and I thank you guys for waiting, and let's get started. So this version you see right now is the 5th incarnation. I originally had a OTK variant, which was terrible. Then I went to a I believe it was a stun variant, which was also quite awful. Then I went to a tour guide variant, but then unfortunately my bay got limited, so I can no longer use that. Then I did some fine tuning without tour guide, and I got something that worked. Then that rough draft turned into the final draft here, and even now this deck's still going like under a bit of testing, so there's a bit of inconsistency, but like really it's pretty good, and even when you're like opening with a bad hand, you can still do stuff, so it's not that bad. So first, starting off, triple Hyperion. He's one of your big boss monsters, and he's just really good. I'm considering dropping him to 2, but for now 3's working out very well. This is what really helps push against the mirror match, because I feel like just because Shaddolls didn't get hit at all on the ban list, that Shaddolls are going to be a little bit more prevalent now. And this card really pushes against the OTK. It gets rid of every floodgate that like worries you, basically. So Master Hyperion is really strong. Then for the agents, I'm playing 1 Earth, only 1. I didn't like drawing this like more than I did. Like 2 was okay, but I often double drew this or drew this again, which was never that great. So 1 has been working out very well. Then your triple Venus, because it's the only card that helps you get any advantage in the form of Shine Balls. Venus is really good because it can recruit Shine Balls from the deck, not only to become a Gachi or a Phoenix, depending on what you're doing, but it can also make like one of the Shine Balls into material. So like if you're going first, which I actually suggest you go with when you're playing this build of Shaddolls or agents, depends on what way you want to look at it. This could recruit as material, which is great. So Venus has like a lot of purposes in this deck, which is awesome. Then on to the Shaddolls 1 Dragon. I'm so sad. I want to play more than 1, but unfortunately you can't play more than 1 in a variant. I just discovered that, unless you're playing with Armageddon Knights, but it's my favorite Shaddoll. Then 1 Falco. It's just like what you need: 2 Hedgehog, 2 Squaw, and 2 Beast. If anybody has a second super, please PM me. Like, I love the super. It looks beautiful. But this lineup's pretty standard, so I really don't have much to explain upon that. So yeah. Then onto the other monsters: 2 Veilers, 1 of each of the baby drags, and then 1 Mathematician. I'm really sorry for sounding bad right away. I'm kind of sick now. Mathematician's really good at 1. I've had really bad plays when I played more than 1, so I'm just keeping it at 1. Well, now I'm playing 1 Sorcerer, 1 Gorz, and 1 BLS, just cause. Big boss monsters is always nice. So that is for the monster lineup. Onto the spells, I'm playing 3 Shaddoll Fusion and 1 L Fusion. I may consider bumping down Shaddoll Fusion to 1 and replacing the 2 others with L Shaddoll Fusions. But for now, this matchup's working very well for me. Like, the locals I go to plays Burning Abyss and Teller Knights, so Shaddoll Fusion is a little bit more live in that situation. But if you're going to a big event, I would probably suggest just 3 L Fusion and 1 Fusion. Is you don't want to clog these in your hand. You don't want to play 6 Fusions, in my opinion, because you're already going to draw into them as quickly as you can with your like Mathematicians, your Beasts, and your Upstarts and your Allure. So you really don't have to worry about that. But from what I've seen, like the way Shaddolls lose is if they just open multiple fusions. So you really don't want to do that. But I just play this ratio because I feel like it's still pretty decent. Yeah. So that is with the fusions, and that's pseudo fusion. I'm playing 2 Master Change 2. It's like a it's really disruptive, making Dark Claw on your opponent's turn. So I played 2. Then onto the one-ofs. I'm playing 1 refusion. I'm still testing this, but I don't want to. If I can use this card, I probably will. Like I would rather use this to recycle a construct than use a fusion to recycle another one or get another one. So yeah, 1 refusion, it's not bad. 1 Raigeki, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Allure, 1 Foolish, 1 Day of Peace is a. It's a weird tech. I know a lot of people are be like, why are you playing this card? But this card does not have a, I don't know how to say it, a prerequisite about when it can be activated. So it can activate during your main phase after your battle phase. So then you beat, 1 day apiece, rest of your turn you don't take any damage, so that doesn't really matter anyways. Then your opponent can't do anything onto you, and then you can do other crazy stuff on your next turn. So for the last part of the main deck, 1 Shaddoll Core, 1 Sinister, Shadow Games, just what I like, so yeah. That is for the main deck. It's pretty good. It's not the best, but you know what? It works. So yeah. So then on to the extra deck. I'm playing, of course, Triple Construct. You make this card like all the time at 3, like in almost every single game. So you need 3. Then I'm also playing 1 Winda. I just decided to go with 1 Winda because I feel like you're not gonna make this card as often, and but you still need to make this card from time to time. So you just play 1. Then onto the other fusions, 2 Dark Claw, and then 1 Koga. I side a 3rd Master Change 2, so I can go into all 3 of these theoretically. But usually I only go to Dark Claw or Koga to finish games, so yeah. Then onto the Exceeds, 1 Gachi, 1 Phoenix, 1 Lavalval Chain. Pulled this from my first box of Premium Gold, so I'm pretty happy about that. 1 Emeral, this card's really important. You need to recycle your Shaddols. 1 Exciter Knight, and 1 Alsei. This is my own personal attack choice, and it's worked out very, very well, so I'm keeping it in there. Then 1 Nothung, 1 Leo. These are the synchros I felt like would be like the best suited, so yeah. That's why I chose them. So that does it for the deck profile, guys. I'm going to release a in-depth version of this deck because I feel like a regular deck profile, like, you wouldn't want to watch the whole entire thing if it was in-depth. So I'm going to move in-depth version like to a different video, and this is going to be the short version, as you can see. But I hope you guys enjoyed this version of the video. Please stay in tune for the in-depth version if you like that kind of stuff. And it's Dragon, signing out till later. See ya!